Good afternoon all. This is Sunday the 15th of February and I hope you all had a lovely day yesterday on St Valentine's Day, the Saturday the 14th of February. As you can see, I'm not working with patients in the clinic today, however I am completing an admin day which is necessary in order to keep my successful aesthetic business running smoothly. Here at Jill Best Medical Aesthetics, my admin days often include all the boring but necessary stuff, including stock audit and procurement for the following days and weeks ahead. These days also include appointment and meeting scheduling and contacting patients to ensure their appointment times are scheduled correctly. I also take this time to ensure that any new patients have completed their pre-consultation forms and they understand the value of reading through the content of these forms so that they are prepared and able to ask any questions when they attend me for their face-to-face consultation in clinic. Returning patients are also sent specific pre-treatment consultation forms to complete, particularly have new procedures ahead. This process is a valuable paper trail evidence gathering procedure for any audits and research and is also a requirement for clinics registered with Healthcare Improvement Scotland. This also helps enable clinics to remain on the HIS register. If you haven't been to Jill Best Medical Aesthetics in Memesbury before and would like a no obligation consultation appointment, please email me directly and I can book it in. One of the most popular treatments currently is a procedure called Sculpture. Briefly, Sculpture is a polylactic acid injectable treatment which works by improving overall skin quality and luminosity. So for further information about this, let me know and I can send you off the email and information included in it, and I can book it in for a no obligation consultation. My patients are loving the results of Sculpture, as am I, and once I'm given permission from my patients, I upload many of the before and after images onto my social media pages. You can find me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I've also got a Threads platform and a YouTube platform. So if you just want to find me on any of these platforms, type in Jill Best Medical Aesthetics or simply Jill Best Aesthetics and you can find me there. So moving on to my workings of clinic here in Memesbury, some of you may be aware that I have taken an interest recently in politics, particularly around the non-surgical procedures and functions of Medical Reviewers Scotland Bill, which is currently being examined by the Health and Social Care Bill in Holyrood in Scotland in Edinburgh. I have been an avid reader of much of the published results of this bill and related content, which is available for all to view in the public domain and the ScotGov website. I often share what I have read and understood it. This information is widely available for all to read and digest, so no insider information there. On the 5th of February, some nursing colleagues and I attended the debate on the stage 1 of the bill, which was agreed to and passed by the members of Scottish Parliament. We are now at stage 2, where anyone who feels they wish to contribute further to the bill has the opportunity to do so. The opportunity to offer your opinion is available until the 18th of February. Thereafter, the committee will hold its meeting on the 20th of February where they will decide which amendments they will be accepted or rejected. Once this has taken place, we will find out when stage 3 will be. Bear in mind that the Scottish Government will dissolve toward the end of March, completing this current session. Thereafter, MSPs will concentrate on their election campaigns within their own districts. I have submitted my evidence-based contribution to the committee, as have other various recognised Scotland and UK-wide individuals and groups. Offering clinical and published evidence such as the ultimate responsibilities of prescribing healthcare professionals in the medical aesthetics sector must be considered by the committee when they prioritise patient safety over all else. I'm delighted that Scotland is quite literally flying the flag for patient and public safety in the medical aesthetic sector in the UK. Safeguarding vulnerable patients and implementing a duty of candour puts patient safety above all else, and this is embedded into healthcare professionals from day one of training. That said, there's still some way to go with this bill and the subsequent secondary legislation, including the implementation period of 18 months, which takes us up to September 2027 for non-healthcare injectors to adapt to the clinical, educational, pathways and changes in law. I'd like to conclude with some reflection. In 2016, which is 10 years ago, doctors, dentists and nurses were faced with regulation and had to adapt or close their businesses. We didn't complain, we just did it. We adapted and we changed. Many sadly did close. However, the majority did not and adapted their clinical and business models to the requirements set out by Healthcare Improvement Scotland. 10 years on, we are still here campaigning for patient safety and parity in regulations in the medical aesthetics sector in Scotland. That is all it is, campaigning for parity. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.